So, why the Daily BS? Well, there's a story behind it. I started reading newspapers when I learned how to read. Actually, I don't remember. I was young. I came from a family of people. We loved newspapers. Kids used to, one of our chores, go to the store. We used to call it the candy store. It's a convenience store. All the Sunday papers. We get stacks of papers. The New York Times, the Long Island Press, the Amsterdam News, Daily News, all of that good stuff. And during the week, these newspapers, at least the Daily News and the New York Post, were delivered to the house. I wrote my first letter to the editor. I was still a teenager. Kept up with the news all my life, even when I was in music radio, which is why when I transitioned to talk radio, it was a natural fit. Current events, news, I was up on it. Then came Rush Limbaugh. Wow, changed the game, everything. I remember back in the early days, Rush used to use an exacto knife to cut out newspaper articles. He was so well prepared, used to supplement the news with articles from the wire service. I used to run articles back to him even before I was working on the show. Stack of stuff. That's what came out of it as the internet grew. You know what, folks? We've got tens and tens of thousands of news sources today. So what do? You can't go through it all. Well, that's why you're here. Come to the Daily BS. Here's what we do. Not only do we cover the news of the day, a lot of what we cover is the reaction to the news, like your reaction, the stuff that you would think of, and other people's reaction to what they're seeing, so that you know how this news is being absorbed in our society and you know the news itself. The Daily BS is a fun experience. We've got curators, got editors, we've got a team of people that work from before sunup until well after sundown to make sure you have the news of the day that you need to see. That's good news to see. Daily BS. Sign up for it here, thedailybs.com. You won't be sorry.